You said you done trusting, but you did it. Move low key, but I really know you with it. Why you nonchalant when you really got them digits? I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best, I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best. Look, how you get so good at being modest, girl, be honest. You said you done trusting these niggas, made yourself a promise. I hate to make you take it back. I've been getting paid for rap, ain't talking about the drums. When I tell you I can make it clap, had to make you wait for that. You intrigued with conversation, you be moving dolo, I'm intrigued and I'm in admiration. I can gas you up, but I don't think you need the validation. Still you looking good, natural without no operation. F my old bitch Tayin', f your old too. Younger me, he wanted street stripes, but they wasn't blue. Now I'm banking on the sweet life when I'm next to you, giving you the credit you deserve, cause it's overdue. You got better when you met me, admit it. You said you done trusting, but you did it.
Hey y'all. Come on in the room. Happy Wednesday. Y'all know we are back with a brand new series. We've never touched this series. Matter of fact, we just really binged this series so that we could talk about season 3, since it's clearly a fan favorite. The people want to talk about Tell Me Lies, but alas, we are here to talk season 3, the premiere. The first 3 episodes drop. And Tyra, I fear there's a lot to discuss over here, but how are you today? And how are y'all in the chat? Drop it. Let us know how you're doing today. But Tyra, are you ready to get into the Tell Me Lies of it all?
I am so tired. I am so tired. Like I dislike everyone so much. But let me not say everyone. It's so many of them that I've never wanted to like jump through the screen and fight somebody so bad in such a long time. Like I'm having a visceral reaction from these people. That's a good thing though. That means we're invested. But they never fail to piss me off. This show was not meant to be binged in one setting. I will say that because they're a lot to take on.
They are. I can't stand none of these hoes. I think they're all terrible. And a couple got on my nerves extra specially. And I'm actually going to have to ad-lib one of the slides because I realized just now that I forgot to mention one thing. But of course, we'll get it covered up in the wrap up because I have plenty of slides here since there were 3 episodes. But Tyra, as we do every single time, we got to talk about overall thoughts just of the season thus far. Like I said, they dropped 3 today. They'll drop the rest 1 per week until I think February 20 something. So what were your overall thoughts? Is this a strong opener to the season? Was it lackluster? What were your thoughts?
I mean, we're right back to where we started. Like, we didn't get what I thought we were getting. I was really anticipating Bree becoming a member of a Slapaho tribe. I was waiting on that. I was waiting on the big ultimate. You did what? With who? You been where? All of this in this wedding. We went the complete opposite direction. And if you did anything that was just far worse than Lucy and her man, what did you do? What did you do that could possibly be so bad? Maybe you don't have all the intel. But I'm just as pissed off with these characters as I was before. I'm so tired of these two. I'm tired of these two. I'm tired of the smacks. Like, stop humping on each other. Stop lying. All they do is lie. I didn't even consider the title like Tell Me Lies. I was like, oh, all of these little quirky YA kind of little dramas. And no, all they do is lie. I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. But this is messy. It feels like Steven is just going deeper and deeper into his deceiving, manipulative, stank ways. And I just want him to be taken down several pegs. He should not be able to move like this. But as long as this trotting heifer, Lucy allows him to, he's going to do it. And we got to deal with it. But it was strong open.
Yeah, they need matching suits to go directly to the hot place. They should have his and hers matching. I don't know what they wear in hell, but they need them because they're both diabolical. They're perfect for each other. Literally a match made in heaven. At this point, it's not even Tell Me Lies. It's like, because that's all y'all do is lie. Like everybody lies to everybody. And at this point, these two, I mean, they tell the truth to each other. I mean, as far as overall thoughts, I too went into this based on the finale of season 2, like, oh, okay, we're gonna have the smoke, at least some tension, whatever. Unless Bree literally unalived a foster parent, I don't know what she could have done that's worse than anything Steven is capable of, or what Lucy is capable of for that matter. This is just, again, I think about industry, I think about this, I think about even them damn people over with Belly and them. And it's just like, oh God, like we're back here again. The toxicity of all of these relationships. They said, okay, it's been a little toxic. Let's ramp it. Let's turn it up just a little bit more. But was like somewhat entertained by the third episode. I was. I'm really curious because they say this is the messiest season ever. That's what all of the reviews, all of the people are saying. And I'm like, I don't know how much more messy we can get unless Bree and Steven started screwing. Because I'm pretty sure there wasn't a great shock on Bree's face about it. So it tells me that there was all manner of get back on behalf of Steven in this situation, in my opinion. But
And Ashley, we can't. The disdain that Bree and Peppa act like they have for the likes of Steven, there's no way you went over there. Now, girl, if you slept with Wrigley on a good day, I'll let you make it because I like Wrigley. But other than that, if you went over there and spread eagle for that thing, don't ever talk to me again.
at this point, he's got baby worms. I can't even look at Steven. And what's crazy is that she's with him in real life, Grace Van Patten. They're together in real life. And what's crazy is they've uglied him up for this show because I've looked at his interviews. He doesn't look this bad in real life. He doesn't. He makes compensation for the hairline. It could be contouring. It could be the good lighting in these interviews, but he doesn't look that bad in real life. Because, I was on his Mr. Postman, because there's no way you look like that with that crooked hairline and have all these hoes losing their ish. And not just the hoes, the fellas too, because everybody's buying what he's selling. But let's start here. Episode 1, you effed it, friend. I'm the most terrible, but I'm still going to get married today. I'm still going to get married to this rich black man. That's what I'm going to do. And did you like the cute little play on Chad? Because he's DVD over there in industry and now he's majoring in finance. I thought that was cute. I was like, okay, tell me lies. Are we trying to do combine universes or worlds? But anyway, we pick up where we left off. It's 2015. We're at the wedding. She's just heard the voicemail, or the recording rather, of Lucy admitting to screwing him all those many years ago. And she's in the wedding. Lucy is a bridesmaid. This is my best good friend. And after hearing, Bree comes up to Lucy and says, you know what? I'm a really terrible person. I'm the worst person ever. Thoughts? Because I was like, what?
I just don't know what she could have done. Like, I just don't see Bree laying down. Like, were you drunk? Like, was it another drunken night? The way that Evan and Lucy pretend like, oh, we were intoxicated. I just like, no, there are boundaries, and then there's that, and you cross them every single time. I don't know. I feel like it was Wrigley. And that last season when we have, because Wrigley gonna be intoxicated somewhere, causing a ruckus. That's just what he does. But he's standing there, I think, right when Lucy was looking for that man. He was like in like a daze. He was looking, and he was like, well, yeah, I should probably give up this high school or whatever crush that I've been holding on to this entire time. She's probably a goner. And she's like, yeah, she let that go. And I think we were supposed to assume that he was talking about Pippa over there with Diana. I feel like it's that. And then they have all this chemistry all of a sudden in these episodes. Is it just me? Or does Wrigley and Bree have all this chemistry out of thin air? I like it because it's cute. But I feel like it's like some Kendrick thing happened. I'm like, what is this? I feel that it's reversed. Like you have Lucy and Stefan over there, like, oh, well, you slept with Evan and I'm suffering. Oh my God. And then you have the lights of Wrigley and this one, like, oh, I did the same thing you did, but I only did it to Pippa. I think we're over there. There's no way she slept with Stefan. I just don't think so. I think even with that little smirk, it was like, yeah, you thought I wasn't going to trollop my little stuff down this aisle and you did something, you really didn't do anything. I'm going to go down the aisle anyway because I have my own secrets. Laying down with Steven is just not on my bingo card. It can't be.
Bree will screw anybody. Let's be serious. She slept with a married man. She slept with Lucifer all last season. So like Bree's integrity out the window. But I mean, if she slept with the foster brother, now that could be tea. But sleeping with Wrigley, to me, what is that? Pippa's already about to screw. She's already munching on Cat over there with Diana. So I mean, is that really a grave betrayal? Like, I'm looking for like it to be the meatiest, juiciest situation. The only thing I can think of, especially after seeing episode 3, is if, you know, Lucy in her delusion thinks Alex is her man and that's Bree's foster brother. Does Bree screw him? It's got to be Steven or Alex, in my opinion, that Bree screwed, or that she commits a crime, like literally, because I can't, like,
I thought we were going to go down the old foster friend role, but the moment she threw Lucy's coochie at him, I was like, well, that's kind of off the table. Why would you like do that if you were interested at all? At first, it was like, oh, okay, I could see it. She finally has someone who can kind of relate to her and who knows her pre this, knows all her secrets, you know, everything. We can pick up what he's putting down, but I don't even, and even in the way that he, which we'll get to, attack the sex over here with Miss Thing. Brie ain't about that life. She don't want none of that. She not like that. That little Lucifer could barely been her over in the washroom and her little feelings was hurt. She not going down there. I think she's over there with Wrigley. I really do.
we'll see. I'll be interested to see how they play it out. Because like I said, they said messier than ever. So hurry up and come on with the mess. But now we're back to 2009, reunited, and it feels so good. We dropped that 0 and got ourselves a hero, Tyra. We got rid of fine Leo to go back to the questionable hairline. And she loves it over here. Lucy loves it over here, but everything is not sweet because Evan, out of, you know, this abundance of guilt in his heart, has told Steven everything that happened between them that night of pleasure and bliss that neither want to remember or claim. Yeah. And so now Steven has this and is holding it over her head. But in the meantime, let's have some dry sex in the college dorm room when we're 35 years old. Let's do that for a couple scenes. And that's how we're reintroduced to them. And Lucy's enamored. You're just my person. Oh God, I just love you. And I have a whole other slide, honey, for the Molly of it all. But right at this point, 2009, everything's a go. Wrigley and Pippa are back together. Evan's out here single. We're introduced to Molly, honey, who says, Lucy, I won't tell your secret, girl. I won't say what you said. And the gang's all here. So were you surprised at this? We knew this was happening, but did you enjoy it?
Enjoy what? I am so sick of Lucy being digmatized and oh my God, it just feels so good. Like I ain't never had it like this. I can just be myself. I'm my worst person with you, and you know all my dingy, dirty, nasty secrets, and I know yours, and we still like each other. Oh my God, this is kismet. How is you cool? Something is wrong with Lucy. Both of them are psychotic. Both of them need help. Okay, don't let these losers out on the street with the public. We are not safe. I'm so sick of them breathing into each other's mouth. How dare you play on Leo's time? Like that nice man, that nice man who will beat up Chuck behind, for less. I've been through some stuff. Her and the gaslighting, she didn't need to be with Leo. I'm glad that he got away what he did. Everybody, this is who she deserves. This is who she wants.
Yeah.
What I need is validation for it. So long, autumn seasons, you can no longer co-star mommy, and you were over there with that man when my dad was dying, and that's been done. You can't use that as a crutch anymore. That poor mama, she couldn't do nothing. She couldn't breathe raw without Lucy. Shut up, mom! You're breathing too loud. I hate you so much. Like, oh my God. How long are you going to hold on to that? We can't use that anymore. You are here and it is a choice. I want Lucy this season to work on why she wants the things that she wants and why she's choosing this toxicity. Like she didn't even like the relationship before she even got here, it seemed like, a cool thing in your high school. Like, so she's like, well, I really wasn't even just, that into him. It would be different if she came from like this poor dad. Like, no, from the sounds of it, dad was a great dad up until, we got cancer and we died. I don't know why are you you choosing this for yourself? What's wrong up here? All of this breathing into each other's mouth and them pelvic thrusts. Like, oh my God, I've never been so tired. And you know I like a good snack scene. We like some steamy heat on this channel. I don't want to see them bumping and grinding no more.
No. And
All
what
the breathing is I was like, oh my God. And the whole narrative of it's gonna be different this time, right? We're gonna be different, right? You're gonna be nice. And Lucy has one more time, and you're gonna be nice to me, right? We're gonna be okay. And I just want us to be like, Lucy, shut up. I just want them to stay together, ride together, die together, and leave us the hell out of it. I'm sick of it.
leave everybody else out of it, because of course we have the peanut gallery in the back, like, girl, if you like it, I love it, but girl, you remember what happened last time. I mean, even if we're honest, 2015 present day, she's still, has anyone seen Steven? It's like, oh, you don't learn. She likes this level of debauchery. The way that she took her unwashed, unfettered cooch out of Leo and went right over there and let Steven sink on in it. You're a gutter bucket, diabolical, like, girl, leave the rest of the population, the procreating population, out of this. Y'all belong together, meant to be. I don't want to see anything of the sort. It's just so, it's so gross. So now we get to the Molly and the Molly party, because if we're not going to do anything on this college campus, they're going to do illicit RUGSs. And Wrigley's still the ringleader. Sign me up. Put me in the game, coach. But we know that Wrigley's fragile at present, because he's still mourning the loss of his brother, Drew. And kind of for that reason, we see that there is kind of this courtesy, this, let me just do this out of the kindness of my heart, in terms of him and Pippa still being together. Pippa signing him up for photography classes. And this night we get the opportunity to connect with some new people. We meet a new RUG Connect, a plug, if you will. But also we're just kind of talking. Hey, this will be fun. $120 for 6 pills. Let's all take one. It's MDMA. I was like, how many times are you going to say MDMA? I said, stop doing that. Just take the drugs if that's what you're going to do, and go on about your business. So they're all partying. Everyone's having a good time. The gang's all there again. And it's a good time, Tyra. Are you surprised at the illicit rug use at this point? And are you surprised that Wrigley really still hasn't gotten any help? Like, this is what unalived your brother, not this specific drug, but that's what took your brother out, and you're still chasing this thing. But talk to me about the Molly of it all, and of course the addition of the rug dealer, because Pippa and Bree said we're pretty and we'll get a good discount.
We're pretty because we're girls and we're pretty and we'll get a better price. And you went over there and paid that $120 that they could have paid themselves. Get out the car. Surprise where? I'm waiting on the harder stuff, honestly. I'm waiting on them to pop a vein real soon down in the college dorm, because we just they don't even like investigate, especially poor Wrigley. Yeah, what's that? What's got you being all nice to Evan? I want some of that. Put it in my mouth. Give me some of them. Like, oh my goodness. I am not surprised that he hasn't gotten any help. I feel really sorry for him. I do like that we not really in the frame of mind to allow Steven to play on our top, because it's like, you can anyway. I'm not in the headspace. You're gonna kick me while I'm down, even though it shouldn't take that, and you should get him the hell out of your face. But here we are. But this is just what it's gonna be. All of this guilt that he's gonna be carrying around, and it seems like he's still carrying it around modern day. It's really sad. Like, this is casual and cute now, but it's really easy to become dependent upon these things. But this is the new party situation, so we just gonna pop them, and that's just what it is. I want to know what the secret is. It's like, I'm really high, but you, Lucy, yeah, girl, you don't have to worry. I won't tell you a secret. It's like, what's it? It's like, yeah, what more secrets could you have?
I think it's the lie. Well, she doesn't know it's a lie, but I think it's related to the essay, because she did that in a very public forum last season. Oh, because he did it to me too, Mom. I
hate her so much. I hate Lucy so much. But this here in the interaction, I just knew. I was like, okay, Bree, did you lay it low with the new dealer? What you mean you know him from somewhere? But it was something else. But no, ain't nobody surprised at their use. That's all they do when they're not in class.
That's all they do. But so now we're off that mall, okay? And I mean, just tell me, Lucy, is there, we're so close and we're starting this new relationship. Is there anything you want to tell me, Lucy? Like, is there anything you're ashamed of? Well, Not really. Like I love my life. I think I'm an excellent person. I'm so much better than you, Steven. No, Lucy, but nothing. Like, have you ever been attracted to any of my friends? Because I think Bree's hot. If I'd have met her before I met you, damn, who knows what would have happened. Also, Pippa could get this dingling too. Like, she could get all this toxic dick. And listen, and it would be great. You sure you've never found any of my? No, your friends, like any of your friends, oh gosh, no. But I will tell you this, but you don't really want to hear it. Yeah, I do. Tell me, Lucy. This is your chance. We're starting fresh with no judgment, because you've always accepted me for who I am, and you love that I accept you for who you are. And yeah, so there was this one time at band camp with Leo, and I wanted him to, I wanted him to choke and stroke a little bit. And he looked at me with utter disgust, and I carried that all day. I carried that into philosophy 101 later on in the afternoon, and I it made me feel gross. Steven said, "Oh, shut the hell up!" Like, that was a prude. He was a prude. We know what that is. Are you sure? You know what? I'm tired. Go to bed. I was like, I don't know what this is 2 nights in a row. Go to bed, Lucy. No, I don't. I'm just not. I'm just not feeling it. Well, okay, Steven. All right. Oh, but we'll talk in the morning. Like, I'll see you tomorrow or whatever. Tyra, this interaction I was cracking up because what?
Girl, he took me out and said, "Ho, don't nobody give a damn about that. That's all you got to tell me." And she knew that was nothing. Between what I was just really contemplating, am I a disgusting person? Am I a bad person? It just really, girl, if you don't shut your ass up, go to sleep. He said, "Go to bed, Joseph." He pissing me off with this nothing. He is so insecure. Like, the both of them are, but I already knew that we were gonna be here, and he wasn't gonna drop it after how he treated Diana at the aspect of her sleeping with Wrigley as a first time freshman on campus. Like, oh yeah, that one that he didn't even remember up until a certain point. You did that? I just can't believe. Like, he's so insecure. He's such a small man. And then you're gonna wait. We all popped the molly. I'm sweating. Whew, you ain't gonna pop nothing because you're gonna try to use, like, I took a damn truth serum and try to interrogate me. Like, I don't know if this is like his criminal law mind. Like, what is this? What are you doing? So yeah, is there any? I was like, oh my God, can you please blow my high? And I'm not even on nothing. Can you please back up off of me? I thought we was coming back here to get it in, not to play 21 questions. But yeah, like, can you just, like, anything at all? Like, was there anybody? Because I would put Pippa through the mattress if I could, sir. Can you relax? Like, he's just so insecure, and I just can't take it because he thinks he's so much more than he is. But it fluctuates between him and Diana. I don't know who strokes his ego more, and it's not even worth it because, what do you bring? What do you give to the team? You bring nothing. He brings D. And so I'm like, he must have D the leader. Go. You don't bring anything. You sure didn't bring nothing to Diana. She was the one helping you, giving you a little step up. You don't have no money. Your hair's uneven. You give nothing but D, and she's hanging on to you just like she about to die. The aspect, but I'm too high to go to bed. You don't want to give me none of that white pee before we lay down. No, you didn't tell me what I wanted to hear. Lay your ass down. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
They swear he'd be putting her through the mattress. I'm still trying to figure it out because it doesn't. 2 and 2 does not equal 4 over here. I don't understand. But now, same night, unlikely friends, and we're telling secrets, Tyra. Just have a little Molly and tell all your business. You know what I mean? Because why not? Because yeah, I slept with Lucifer, aka Oliver. Yeah, I did that, Rig. Fast friends. We can be buddies now. We can fall asleep on park benches or bus stop. I was like, are there no police on campus? Is there no campus security to tap you on? Like, go to your dorm. Like, why are y'all sleeping at the bus stop? That's so unsavory and so unsafe. But now we're friends, and now Wrigley's got the tea, which he immediately brings back to Evan. And, I'm just trying to figure out who this old guy was. I mean, I was so worried for her last semester because what was going on? Well, it's the professor. It's Lucifer over there. Oh, man, maybe I wasn't. Well, now, so don't say I told you. But now we're here. We have this bond. And really, why did Wrigley cut his hair? That was kind of my biggest thing. Every scene I saw with Wrigley, I was like, baby, why we cut the hair? I think the hair was giving something, but hey, I don't know. But I do feel a vibe between these two, which is fine. I just don't think it's scandalous enough, Tyra. Like, unless it's a threesome with Pippa, it can't be that alone. But talk to me about this unlikely friendship and Bree telling all her business. Because why did you feel like you wanted to tell? But maybe Wrigley, because I mean, Pippa told Wrigley she liked girls last season, so maybe he just has a
I don't
ear.
think he wants, because even at this point, they are supposed to be back in a relationship, and it feels weird to me because why, if we popped a little Molly and we went to sleep on a bus bench, we have to keep it a secret because we wouldn't want you go your way and I'm gonna go my, like, why are we making it weird? You're making it weird because there's something there that we're not talking about. We wouldn't have to do that. Like, I was trying to make sure you got. Thank you, somebody. Make sure somebody gets home safe on this campus. I don't. Where is the girl code? They know we come together, we leave together. They go off to the bathroom alone. The drinks just be all sparred about. What? Y'all just don't care. Y'all leave each other at the drop of a dime. But I think that this is natural because they are in this close. I wish that they stopped sharing penis, but still, we're all still here. And he's always had like a like, well, oh, Brie, she's so sweet. Like, oh, she's cool. She's so sweet. Like, really, is very transparent. Like, he don't have certain bones in his body. He could be a meathead sometimes, a little druggy, destructive, but he means well most of the time when he's not being manipulated by Steven. So to get here and he's trying to be respectful because I didn't know that Brie was this deep. She's meeting me where I am, where I feel like I maybe had that with Peppa, but Peppa just now kind of sees me as like a project and I have to protect him and I gotta save you from yourself. Don't leave him alone. I'm gonna put you in the class together. The situation with Evan, that was innocent because all she said was, it was a married man. It's like, I didn't know you were the married 45-year-old, and then we were laid, and they don't have any poker faces here in these hallways, so it wasn't too hard for Evan to put two and two together. But I like this. I like this. I don't know why, because I Peppa still has so much about herself that she hasn't shared. So as close as they are, I feel like they don't trust each other that much. Not on Peppa's end anyway. And maybe that whole thing happened with Stephen lying, set things out of motion. But she hasn't shared, what she's went through. Even I thought at least last season she was gonna at least tell the boy that, she hasn't had any sexual partners outside of him. You my first, last, and only at this point. I was a virgin. She didn't even say that. All we did was talk about pink strawberries. We haven't shared those things, but I feel like she's over there being more transparent with Diana. So there's that. I think there's something here. And if you went over there and you slept with Wrigley, girl, it's all right. It's okay. But her being her, and really they're going to feel like they betrayed Peppa, even though Peppa doesn't really want this in that way. We just needed to stay friends. But we'll see what happens.
Pippa done moved on. We need more drama and intrigue. And speaking of Pippa and Wrigley going strong, but are they? Again, this is probably one of the worst dynamics. It's such a mothering situation. And of course, we saw the interaction Diana has with Pippa early in the season, which is very much like, why would you let him do that? Why are you over there with those drug addicts? Like, how can you? I hate that friend group. I don't even want to hear about him anymore, Pippa. Damn, like, leave them alone. But now, of course, that intentions have been made. You're on my mind all the time. Yeah, don't you think that's weird? I do, especially since Wrigley's my man. But this is charity work, I fear, for Pippa. Like, I think he's on the edge. I need to be here to balance him out. I'm probably like his only true north on campus. Like, which, I mean, in the interim, I can't even say even in the interim that's ever going to work, because at some point you're going to resent him. He's going to resent you. And can you leave the situation as good of friends as you were before y'all got into it? Like, I really kind of hate that they reconnected in this way. But Tyra, how long is this going to last? What episode do you give it to until it all comes out and she's over there up in Diana's box full time? What do you think?
Girl, I hope by episode 5. Please don't leave us over here for too long. Like this is not fair to Wrigley, especially because he's none the wiser. He knows that their dynamic is different because she is mothering, but hide and true, he's still trying to be girlfriend and boyfriend. And I don't like the aspect of Pippa being a cheater. They're trying to paint it as something else. Like, well, yeah, like should we kiss? I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should, but yeah, that's kind of wrong, right? No, it's not wrong. Let's do it. Like, it's not going to be too long before you guys are doing something else. And I don't want her to act like it should be excused because it wasn't another man or anything. I was just over there with Diana. No, you're still cheating. You're still cheating. But I think it'll be something that's amicable. Like, you know what, I always knew that you had maybe a thing with girls and you didn't figure it out yet. I'm still your friend. We're still close. So hopefully it stops there. But this going strong thing, this ain't going nowhere. I was glad that she was there. I love how Diana, she was like, yeah, I'm going to be there. I don't care if the friend group and all of this is stressing me out and we just got back to school. We sent for the brother and guess what happened? We were there. We sent. She said, yeah, I'm not taking that on. I'm not doing that. This ain't going to do me. Nope. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not taking that. You can have that to yourself. Absolutely.
Oh, I forgot about Diana's little moment at the end of the episode too, but we'll talk about it. I just don't have a side for it, girl. The mess of it all. But now we're on to episode 2. We can't help it. We can't help it, Tyra. We can't. We just can't help it. But it's all about karaoke. Karaoke and F you, you're a whore and I hate your stinking guts, Lucy. That's what I read. When I go up there to sing Rivers in the Stream or whatever, damn it, you better be right there. Buddy, you signed up for the karaoke list with me. This is tantamount to abandonment, right? To go into the store for cigarettes and never coming back. Steven is a diabolical, he's a wretch. I mean, who does that? And so, no, you get up there. You get up there. And then how about the girl you betrayed? She's going to come up and help back you up and sing your duet. He's despicable. And of course, Lucy, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Like, what's happening? Like, he just... Steven, like, hold on, guys. Let me just make sure. But I have to go.
I hate Lucy so much. I hate Lucy so much. Like, oh my God. And I hate that the friends group revolve around these two. I was like, you guys' life will be a lot easier if you drop them like a bad habit. Like, is the friendship really that important? It's really not. What do they bring to you guys besides drama and wanting to be the center of attention? I don't know what's going on. Like, this is scary, and you would think that Lucy would have some type of common sense. He keeps pushing boundaries on what he's willing to do to hurt her. Because he got to figure out something. Oh, I got to figure out something. I got to have some leverage over everybody in the tux, some hidden secrets and information. And yeah, if he is willing to have a hit and run and leave a girl to die in a vehicle, who are you? Like, and I love how she throws that up. Well, yeah, what about, what? Shut up, Lucy. Shut up. She keeps trying to dangle that. Like, they both do the same things, but just as a girl, you don't want to protect yourself? How far is he going to have to push it? Like, I don't know what's in that book. Do we just end with her dead? Like, where are we going with this? Because it's only escalating. Like, what do we do? Do we live in with you guys on the outskirts of the friendship because we got to get rid of both? Like, where are we going with this? He keeps increasing. The way he sent her up here, he wanted you to suffer and he wanted to watch it. Mm-hmm. And Bree had to get up there and save you with her little simple self. That poor thing. That poor thing. It's just like, well, what do you, I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. What do you want me to do? Like, she always apologizing. It's just really old. I want their dynamics to really switch to where, this is why I didn't want to come back to school. I want them to be separate. I want them to be separate. I want him to be over there. What's her name? Lydia. I wanted those dynamics. I don't want them together going back and forth in another school year. I'm so tired of it.
Girl, it's just par for the course. It's like we just keep riding the same roller coaster. But now over here, because we haven't seen him since we vandalized his car last season, Tyra. We haven't seen the main. We haven't seen Lucifer, aka Oliver. But I'm still stuck on stupid, honey. If I pass him in the hallway, I'm fainting because I'm still tied up to this married man who had an open marriage, and now he's got a new young thing in his sights, and I see her. And I got to do what I got to do, Tyra. This pissed me off because Brie, I wanted to like you. I've liked you for a couple seasons. I kind of have. Now I see her falling into the descent of it all. The way that she behaves is utterly abhorrent to me in this situation. And I have a specific slide about her trying to befriend Amanda, but I really just think it's sick. You so twisted, tied, and torn up. He can't pass you in the hallway. You made a conscientious effort to be with this man, knowing that he was married. Did she think he was gonna leave his wife for a student? Like, what did you really think, Ho, was gonna happen? And let's go back, because I mean, I get it. She's a young person, you know, but she's grown, sister. And you pushed it. Now, listen, he was gonna sling dingaling, whether it was you or somebody else. But he told you he was married. You said, I know you're married, but I still want to try. I still I still want to sit on it, Lucifer. Tyra, talk to me about her. And of course, the girls. Do we need to do something else? Like, is it we need to do another mission to get him back?
I'm disappointed in all of them. I really am. Once we had this moment, I was happy to have it because I was like, girl, what do you mean? I'm just going to act like that never happened and hope that I don't run into him on campus. Are you serious? Are you dumb? That was never going to happen. I thought that this was going to be a wake-up call that, not only was I not special, but he's in fact a predator along with his wife. Where is the priority of making sure that this doesn't happen to anybody else? Now you don't have to necessarily make that your responsibility, but it's the right thing to do. And none of them do the same thing. And I should have known because we had Peppa in the same light. I thought in the previous season when we had because a lot of the times we aren't strong enough and you can't do it. But when you have another victim come forward, and it's like, okay, now I have the courage to come forward. Especially if you have this victim come forward and they're not believed and it's dropped. Oh, we have to make sure this person and this person isn't allowed to victimize anybody else. I don't want somebody to experience what I did. No. I thought this episode, I was waiting for Bree because I was like, okay, there's no way she's, befriending her to be an investigator, to see what he's up to and what he's doing and how he's approached. Like, this is why you befriend this girl? I was like really about to like, oh, okay, Brie, I see you. I see what we're kind of doing. I thought like it will be a lot as a girl. Like, I don't know you to kind of lay into me like, yeah, he's crazy. He did the same thing. He's a predator. Don't fall. Like, let me kind of ease into it and befriend her. She is a freshman, innocent like I was. And then maybe drop that I experienced the same thing in X, Y, and Z. No, there's a hint of jealousy in it. First of all, you already shook up now you able to see the man walking down the hallways. And then we get here and you compare yourself. Was I that stupid? Was I that dumb? Was I that pathetic? Is that how he saw me? Is that why he went to me? Like, the way these people never fail to make things about them is crazy. And then you like yell at the girl later like, oh, what do you mean? Don't come telling me about your relationship with that married man. You're disgusting. You're sleeping with someone's husband. I say, ma'am, Bree. I don't know. I don't know why I thought Bree was maybe above it, and we were gonna make a sensible choice. I have to protect this girl, and and I shouldn't expect it because nobody in the whole group, because everybody at this point knows about it. Nobody went not on this campus, so they need to be dealt with. And I was hoping, which we'll get to, like, if anybody's going to know about it and do something, it's going to be Evan. Because that's a predator. We got to get them off of campus. I don't know where we're going with that. This was disappointing, though, and she needs to grow up.
I didn't believe it was ever anything other than this. I've seen this too many times, and she's still too hung up on this man to see this girl as his potential prey, just like she was last season. And I'm like, you jealous, deceptive ass trollop. Because how dare you get in that girl face and tell her she's a whore and all the things that you were last semester? Like, that's crazy. And then we go on the roller coaster because, yeah, I have a boyfriend. Oh, I was wrong about her, guys. Like, I done brought her into the group, got her phone number and texted her and all that stuff. And now, oh, let's take a picture together, blah, blah, blah. And then the final moment, I still need to send that to Lucifer. I got your girl.
To do what? To do what, though? Are you going to try to threaten him back into your break? What are you doing?
I got her.
I'm in the picture is a warning to stay away. I know what you're doing. You're up to it again. Leave her alone. Like, what are you sending the picture for, ma'am? Because we're doing everything but going to the damn police. I
That's
don't
my
know.
thing. I don't know, that not Monica Lewinsky level delusion. Right about that, mommy. But they need to report that perverted absolutely to the board. That's what boards are for there at the colleges and university level. And if they can call our girl in, Lucy, to question her about everything that was going on, because let's not be under any delusion on that. You need to come in this office. We've gotten reports. This young man's family. He says you accused him of sexual assault. Lucy, what happened? You want to press? No, I don't want to talk about it. I didn't want anybody really to know about it because, of course, she's caught in her lies. And I really hope that she gets caught up in that. But anyway, easing on down to the après ski party. You know I want you, baby, but I'm in a situation. See you next lifetime. But first, should we kiss? Like, should we kiss and see if it's real? It's real. Now I just got to figure out. I'm so sorry I'm in this situation, baby. Just wait for me a little bit, Diana. I'm a get Wrigley straight, I'm a get him over here, and baby, then it's me and you, because I'm trying to take you down there. I'm trying to take you down, and around there I'm trying to bump pocketbooks. I'm trying to scissor with you, Diana. I want you. I need you. Got to have you. Now, Diana was on my list last season after finding out the truth, seemingly to stick beside him. But at the end of the day, with her daddy, Braxton Hardenberg III, she had a whole plan. So I was I was the wizard behind the curtain, pulling all the strings. I did my LSATs, I got accepted to Yale Law, like everything is coming up roses for me. But in this episode, we see a positive pregnancy test. So not only am I gonna go, are you gay? You're gonna be gay now?
Are you gay now, Quinn? Are you gay?
Not only is she, going to be entering into potentially a new lifestyle, potentially a mother, Tyra, is she going to the chop shop? Is she going to keep the baby? And we know the future kind of. They're together 2015. So something happened here, but is this going to be an easy ride?
I think the pregnancy test is going to abort mission. Houston, we have a problem, and they're going to bond over that. Just like, as if we don't have enough trauma bonding going on the show. I think they're going to bond over that, and she's going to go there and be with her. I was like, look at Diana. We get away from Stephanie and we let our black hair out. Look, all right, girl, I see you. She had her kink out with the ponytail. She got Afro puffs here. It's like, all right, when I had you to myself. I was like, look at you, Diana. Come on, we see it. Let that Braxton P. Hardenberg III come out. Diana was already questionable. Like I said, do with Steven as you will and the whole thing. And I had to make him think it was his idea. But yeah, we still deleted those pictures. We still, as if we care about Lucy, but we still gaslit that situation like you didn't know about what was going on. To the sister, the little baby, like, oh, well, he's really a good guy. Why aren't you guys going to report this thing? Why are you deleting evidence? We still didn't go back there. But academically, and as far as what she wants to do with her life, it's always been like really straight and narrow and, hyper focused. And even the relationship that she's had with Steven this whole time and her dad, I need to be with someone who's like about something or who has, I'm like, Peppa doesn't give that. Now, granted, we've been with Peppa in class and everything like that, and she is, what are they? Sophomores? We still in freshman year? What are we in? Sophomores? But she's just that, like, that narrative for Peppa. We haven't been there, so it doesn't seem like they would be Kendrick in that way. Because I think that was the only thing that was keep outside of the D, because we love Steven's D. His ambition and them kind of having the same dream and the lawyer and the thing. But what is even Peppa's major?
Girl, I thought it was art or something. I have no clue, but I do know that I believe Steven, Evan, I believe maybe Bree and Diana, this is their last semester. They're graduating.
Yeah.
So they're seniors, but Lucy's an earlier classman because I know they were older. They had already been on campus before she got there. So
I don't know, but Peppa's just spent so much time kind of still in that same boat of this was me in high school and I wanted to come here and be a new person and have new experiences and blah, blah, blah. And the, assault situation threw her off. But outside of that, she's just been really hyper focused on that situation, on Wrigley's situation, everybody but herself. So how healthy can this really be? Is Diana gonna like open something and make her blossom in that way? Like it just needs to make sense because the Diana from those first seasons, I didn't think that she, even if it was a girl, it wouldn't be Pippa.
Well, that's an interesting thought because it does make me wonder if, depending on the gender, our standards change, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is it because he's a man, he's expected to have this ambition and be X, Y, or Z? But if it's a woman, what role am I taking in the relationship with another woman? And I guess maybe that's something they'll delve into. That'd be interesting to see, because does that change, right? The
It
prospect?
should. It should. Cause she's like, who are you, Steve? I don't even know who you are. You used to have goals. You used to be about something. Get back. The way she was a cheerleader the whole time because she wanted him to succeed so bad.
Now we have Alex over here, baby. A brother, a drug dealer, and a nasty lover. Do you hear me? He said, I don't want no relationship. Don't hug me, don't touch me, don't tell me you love me. Just pop that thing over here because I'm going to have the smecks. That's what he said. He said, not have smecks. I need it. I got to have it. I'm a graduate student. And of course, we find out that Bree and he are long lost foster siblings who clearly endured some trauma together. And he was kind of like the big protective brother. And of course, he said he realized from the first moment who it was, but she didn't. And so now she's introduced, and I have slides, of course, for him and Lucy. But what do you think of him as a character? He's kind of swarthy, kind of lean. I know in real life he's actually a model. So, I mean, he looks better than damn Steven, but that's not hard to do. Everybody looks better than Steven. But is this just going to be an operation in futility? Who's he going to be in Bree's life? What is he going to do to the friend dynamic? Because he got a lot of secrets his damn self.
He does. Like the way that their brains operate on this show, it just never seems to fail. Bree, it's just like, well, you know, that one time in band camp, remember, like we were 8 and 9 and we lost touch. Like, you don't know this person. For you to sit there, Lucy, you need a little rebound. You need to go over there. You know, he's a little intense, but he's a good guy. How would you know? What do you know? What do you know? And we're not taking Bree's judgment of character for nothing. How do you know that? We don't know anything. Lucy doesn't know how to be by herself. So she like, I'm just gonna. I love when he was like, girl, what are you doing? What? Pipe down. This ain't that. What you want me to tell you I want you and look you in your eyes? We don't do it in this house. We don't do that here. If you don't toot it up and then release and get out, like what do you want? She's like, yeah. Lucy gets attached. She has this what did he keep telling her? She always wants reassurance. Always. Even in this moment, you want reassurance and validate. All of them constantly, matter of fact, need reassurance. But I'm not gonna give that to you. And the way that she's acting like she could just be about the smecks and go on her way, whatever. But we don't know enough about him to decide to sleep with him. I don't care what relation he had with Bree and, you know, way back. And I was a protector and I knew that doesn't mean anything. We don't know who he is now. And he's just out here selling whatever you need at this point. Because I'm hyperventilating. Get someone in here. I was like, Lucy, please go to hell. Please go to hell, Lucy. My hives are coming. I don't know what to do. So you're just gonna make a situation about you. What? Nothing going on about you. We asked a couple of hard-hitting questions. All of a sudden, you're hyperventilating, and you need somebody to bring you something. Girl, get a life. We'll see how it goes, but I'm not just gonna trust anybody. I think he can handle himself and handle Steven if he decides to get in his face and try some of that manipulation. Maybe I'm from the street. I'm from Detroit. You get your ass on my face. I think it's gonna be that. Like, don't play with this one. I don't think you're gonna play with.
Yeah, I don't either. And we shall definitely see. I like to, you don't have to give them an answer. Just because somebody asks you a question doesn't mean you need to answer, Lucy. I'm strong.
You've been
I'm
mean
a
to
strong
me.
girl.
You've
That's what I'm
actually
saying.
been really mean.
And
Been
I
really
don't
mean to me since you met me. You haven't really said anything nice to me. And she's so used, and I hate that Bree strokes her. Everybody wants you. Everybody wants you, Lucy. He wants you. That one, you get a car. You get a car. Everybody wants Lucy because it's all about you, Pearl. Like, oh Lord, it's like it's really not all about you. I'll sleep with you. I'll sleep with whoever, but don't think that you're gonna come over here and be anything special for me. I don't look at you like that. You're actually kind of pathetic. But if you want to lay down, we can do that.
Yeah, but we'll definitely see what Alex turns out to be. But I mean, and I don't know whatever happened to student health. You're right there on campus. I know they have a nurse there. Like Finally, what we've all been waiting for, the 10th breakup of the relationship. We're over. I just can't get past it. I can't get past it. I can't get past it, Lucy. I know what you did. You screwed Evan. You did it on our bed, Lucy. And now I don't even know what to do to get back at you because I'm so angry because my mom won't let me come back home because I'm not feeling good. And my sister hates me because you played that voicemail for her and she won't even take my calls. And she's going to get kicked out of school. But my mom says she can come home, but I can't come home. And I'm having a nervous breakdown. Lucy, we're over, Lucy. And now I'm going to hurt you. I'm going to hurt you bad. Well, at least Steven, I'm so sorry. I didn't think it was nothing. It was because I gave you every opportunity to tell me the truth and you played in my face, Lucy. Now I have to destroy you. It's my mission. And they're over, Tyra.
Girl, you're so silly. I cannot stand them. Girl, that moment where Evan was like, how was your day, bro? How you feeling? What's going on? How you feel? It's like, you know what? I'm mad. That's not good. Ooh, I'm mad. I'm angry. Ugh. Shut up, Steven. Please. Like this mustache evil twirling. You thought it was over. See, I got you. Like, could you please find a goddamn hobby? I want him to fail and flunk out so bad. Like, how do you guys have time or how are you successful on the other side? Now, I will say, with all of his manipulation tactics, he could maybe because he's diabolical. He has no conscience, no morale. Those make for good lawyers. You probably could go over there, but you're not even focused on that. The way that you could just be so hyper fixated on Lucy, that you can't function at the aspect of her sleeping with Evan. You want to hold it over her head, get her to tell you, but since she didn't, you want to break up with her. But now you want to get back at her, but you don't have anything in your arsenal to hold over her head outside of exposing her to breed. Like, this is crazy. All of those damn excuses. My dog died. I wanted a pony when I was 12 and I didn't get one. I need someone to feel sorry for me. Like, these attention seekers. Him all at the bar. Yeah, you know my girlfriend, Lucy, the whore. Like, oh, could you hit me, barkeep? Hit me with another one. You don't have anybody. Like, I would be exhausted in this group, and they just have to. Everybody's like, oh, so soon? Already? Oh, you already see Mayfield Witches. All of that. It's all of that. That's what I said, critical thinker. Napier. He gives Lasher. And nobody was surprised. It was like, I thought they had a running pool. Like, were y'all betting secretly? Is it a separate phone call, a friends group? Yeah, I think they're going to make it to the end of the semester. Well, I'll give them 2 months because that's what it was giving. But this here, the way that she's just about to die, she's acting like, remember like when we would go to the Volteri and we had Edward about to expose himself and Bella's like, no, oh, no, God, no, please, just take me instead. Don't hurt Edward. That's what she gives. Like, are you mad? What is wrong with you? She's sick. She's a sick person, and he's even sicker. They just deserve each other. I would let them have each other and move far, far away.
That's all they need. They deserve each other utterly and completely. In my opinion, these two, there's nobody better for the two of them. And the fact that he's like, well, I'm going to tell her right now. I'm going to tell Bree right now. That's the thing that you can do for me. That's the one thing you can do. And I'll stay with you because I'm the best thing that ever happened in your life, Lucy.
Because I care about Bree so much.
I
need her as a friend.
If that's
Bree. Over me? It sounds like you're choosing Bree over this dick. I am. I am, you loser. I hate him.
That's my friend. I can't. Well, and no, you're not. And you're not going to do it. You can't do it. You're not. I don't believe you will because you've done worse than me. I'll tell everyone you left that girl to die in the car. I'll tell everyone.
What car? Huh? Where was I? Who? What car? On what street? You see how crazy you sound? Who are you going to tell? Huh?
There's no proof. There's no proof. There's no documentation. Who's going to believe you? Who's going to believe you?
Flower. That same flower that you drew me, I know that you... Sugar.
So now we're here, episode 3, repent. And all you hoes need to repent because it's okay. I'll just go to Spain. You know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. Let me call my advisor. I know I just got called in for something questionable, but hey, it's a brand new day. I'm single now. I need to get out of here because running away is the way to answer and solve all of my problems. Spain will fix it. Then I don't have to worry about Bree. I don't have to worry about him. I don't have to, did I meet the deadline? No. But for you, Lucy, if you go ahead and write those pages for me, I'll push it through. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Lucy, you don't care about your career or school at this point. Dingling is the first thing on your mind. But Tyra, what do you think of this plan and the escape method? Does this work?
I hate Lucy with a passion. The way she said in there, yeah, I may have had an experience with Christopher, and I said so, but I said that to my friends in confidence. I really don't want to girl, just forget the other actual victims because he's surely a serial person, and just forget anybody. She's making it hard for those people. That's one thing, and then you come here. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I mean, seriously, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? Yeah, can I go to Spain? Can you put me on that? I just really hate how the deadline for that was 3 weeks ago. Oh, the deadline, you got to get. You know what? For you, I can make an exception. I'll make some things shake. Why are we always making things shake for this one? Going to Spain for what? You ain't taking your ass to Spain. You going to Spain is not in this narrative. We need you here sulking, thinking that you're seeing Steven in the shadows, and it's another man with a 5 o'clock shadow. Can you please calm down? Going to Spain is such a cop out. She's such a loser. Lucy the loser. This isn't going to fix anything, but the fact that she would go this route, and she's a runner, she's a track star. Please leave the people in Spain alone. We don't need you to go over there where nobody knows that you're a Decepticon, so you can ruin some unsuspecting man's life and some women and some friends. Leave them people abroad alone, Heifer.
Please leave them alone. She's a menace to society. She and Steven are menaces. But now we're over here with I don't know why I was calling this baby Chad the whole time. This man's name is Evan. I even put it in the slides, whatever. Chad Evan, aka DVD from industry, is paying debts, honey, and settling the score. Because like you said, he'd been letting Steven lay up in the house because he felt guilty. The guilt was overriding him, all of the things. Finally, Steven's like, you know what? I'm mad. I'm still mad. Don't make me madder. And Evan is like, listen, what is it? What do you want, Steven? And my sister's getting kicked out of school and she doesn't have the money. How much is it? 50, 60,000? 28,000. All right. Yeah. I talked to my dad tonight. That'll be done. So we cool though. We're even. We're even now, right? Yeah, man. Okay. And you run me my keys back. All right. Because we're really done now, you would think. But now Evan says, I'm Superman with the cape. I'm out here making things shake. Let me go over here and talk to Lucifer real quick. Oliver says, baby, if you need help with your life, you need to go back to the drawing board. And I can't tell you what to major in. I can't tell you who to be when you grow up. You need to think about that first and then come talk to me. And then the truth comes out. Evans, in a separate meeting, says, listen, Lucifer, I know it was you. I know it was you. And Bree, how dare you play with her? Well, actually, if you had done right by her, she wouldn't have been sitting on this ding-a-ling. So that's still a you problem. I said, dang, how you going here to check somebody and get checked twice and disrespected? Don't go in there and play with Lucifer, aka Oliver, if you're not equipped. Predator or nah, he played in Evan's face and told him nothing but facts. Tyra, talk to me about Evan and his tour, his savior tour, I guess.
Oliver is one of the most brazen predators I've ever seen. Are you not scared of going to prison, being found out? What? Do you want me to lose my job? You want to lose your job? What? You and your wife are going to go down the county in them. What are you doing? This gaslighting is wow. There should be nothing that he could say to anybody. Poor Chad. Is it the Chad? Poor Evan. Evan, you've been in school this entire time with zero direction. You've really been coasting and going to school, running around, being a boyfriend, and seeking actively white validation from these friends. That's what you've been doing with your school year all this time. You thought you were gonna stay here forever? Were you coasting? And you made it very clear he doesn't want to go into the family way in the business. But I don't know what I want to do. If you weren't so preoccupied with this dumbass friends group, maybe you would know what you wanted to do. It's so yeah, if you could just tell me what I should do after college, that would be really helpful. Give me some pointers, where I should go, where I should work, and what time to be there. That would help me out so much. It's what? We have this, and he came oh, I'm connecting dots. Oh, he's the married man. Look, you're going to have to see me. Get your ass in this office. Oliver came in here and played in your face multiple times. It's like, you're like, Oliver said, all y'all dumb. It don't take much to unravel your little brains. Who, me? What are you saying, man? You're mad. Me? Why would you say that? And I don't even think you would want to put something out there and ruin Bree's reputation and have that on her conscience. That's going to submit whatever you had was broken. That's going to push it even further. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want to do? Like, well, F you, man. I know it was you. It was you, wasn't it? Like, if it was, what are we talking about? He's the main one. Oh, he said, that's a predator. Oh my God. You were the 45-year-old man, Bree. No logical 45-year-old. No real 45-year-old wants to be with a 19-year-old. He's using you. He's sick. Why aren't you where's the dean office? Ain't it that way? Why are we sitting with him? The reason we're sitting here is because we're not going to do the logical thing and go report his ass. I just can't. If you really cared about Bree and you really cared about this situation and how wrong it is, we wouldn't even be sitting here. But the fact that we are, and he can tell you, tighten up, young man. Get your life together. Go get therapy if you have to. I see you in class Monday morning. What? That's it? I want more. I always want more from Evan. And it's probably because he's the only black one in the friend group. But I always want more for Evan. I want him to want more for himself. The way that he sat there and you want so badly. Like he sat there and gaslit Lucy, who's really wrong here. You're the one that's currently her friend. I'm an ex. I don't really have an obligation to tell her anything. So who's really wrong here? Well, Bree, if you told me to walk away from her real quick right now, Molly, I would leave her in a heartbeat. Because you got that power with me, right? I missed that thing. Worried about the wrong thing. Worried about the wrong thing. We do that, and then we know we spend enough time because he's not as oblivious as Wrigley. You know what's going on. You know who Steven is. You knew how sick they were when they pissed you off down at the function on your birthday. And we're not real friends. Nobody cares. No, really, you didn't try to get real friends. Another semester, but to get here and do this. It's just a lost cause. I don't know what to do with that. And you're going to pay his sister's tuition because we're squared away, right? Right? So this means like we're good because you're not going to go back and like blow up my life with Bree. It's not even worth all of that. It will be easier if you came clean now and if you cared about her. If I care about someone, I don't want the likes of a Lucy smiling in her face, being diabolical. And I don't want this predator around her. It's all clicking on both sides. You people don't really care about each other.
No, not at all. It's about appearances and looks and all of the things. Evan wants to be included. Clearly, this is a PWI, a primarily white institution, and or predominantly, excuse me. And I just feel like this is the circle that he came in with, the first people who probably, and you get the vibe that Evan has always bought his friends. You always get that vibe.
The way Oliver sat here and told him he was a safe black. Like, I know you. I see you in class. You're nice. You always try to make people feel comfortable. You're one of the good ones. Like, you're safe. It's like, I see you around there. Like, you're a good person. Oliver, please. This was wild. I thought you were going to actually do something useful, Evan.
No,
he's over there paying Steven for his silence.
He's still vying for acceptance and buying friends. Now we're over here, because why not? I'm single again. This cat is free. Not that it matters if I'm single or not. Let's be honest. It doesn't really matter to me. But let's screw another toxic man. That'll solve everything. If Spain doesn't solve it, Tyra, screwing this man from behind and having him tell me I'm a whore and the worst person in the universe. Say it again. Say it louder. Say. Oh God, tell me I'm awful. Tell me I'm disgusting. Tell me I'm a trollop and I'm shameful. That'll get me there. Well, when she straddled him and he's like making his call, he said, "This is business, ho. Like, what do you?" He said, "What do you think this is? I got money. Do you think you're my priority? Well, I'm straddling you. Well, yeah.
Poor. It was time sensitive.
She said, "Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I don't kiss people in the mouth. I say when, I say who, I say how much."
How much?
Absolutely not that. I was so tickled pink by that first exchange. But next thing I know, she's face down, ass up. And, he's saying all of the most denigrating things to a woman that you could ever say. And she says, "Say it louder. I like this level of freak." Now, I fear, could anybody be worse than Steven? I don't know, but I think he's right there approaching you. You couple a history of abuse, right? Because clearly he's been down through there. He's got trauma. He's definitely emotionally unavailable, like Steven, of course. This is a recipe for disaster, Tyra. Talk to me about, let's screw another toxic man. It'll
Please
solve
don't.
everything.
Please don't, because they have their little pockets in this lazy show where they try to give Steven some redeemable qualities. Well, he's not. He's worse than Steven. Maybe Steven will have to pull up and save her from this terrible man. Like, oh my God, poor Steven. Did you hear that phone call with his mother? She could give a damn. Please. Act your role. Act accordingly, ma'am. Act accordingly. If you're going to go over here like you ready for this ride, even though 5 seconds ago when he just wasn't like enamored because I'm straddling you and you're taking a call. Oh, this is time sensitive. Who do you think you is? I just met you. I don't give a damn about that. You're one in a billion here on this campus. I'm getting it every which way. I don't care about that. It's like, oh well, yeah. It seems like you need some reassurance. You want me to dote? I don't do that. I don't do that. Matter of fact, I don't even want you to kiss me in the mouth. Oh my God, well, sorry to waste your time. Let me get my bra and go home. Yeah, I think so. But the moment your little feelings hurt, I gotta find somebody. Anybody. Can anybody find me somebody to love? Let me go over here with him. All of these worst things, keep it in the bedroom. Keep it here. She gonna get her feelings hurt. She's gonna get her feelings hurt because she's acting like she can cut it off here. We're gonna be out and she's gonna be high. Like, so it's going. He's gonna say, "Oh, I'm on an important call." You don't get the hell away from me. Remember how Teddy looked at Sissy when she was like, "Where's Alton?" But it's like, "Oh, if you don't get you, I buried him and threw him in the river. Get the hell away from me, girl. If you don't get away from me, this isn't that. Who we are in that bedroom and whatever I did to you, that was just that. And who knows, like how far? Because she's pushing it, like, yeah, tell me this and do that and choke me, and like we don't know what else he's willing to do.
Yeah.
Under the guise of, oh, this is titillating and sexual. No, I thought you liked it. We don't know that. I don't know. She's walking a really fine line. I would hate for him to hurt her. All for what? For us to make Steven look like a good guy? Please. I don't know. And then be trying to redeem her as well. Like, oh, we're so sad that happened to Lucy. Hasn't she been through enough? She's always sorry. No, she has been through enough, in my opinion. But we shall see. But I say, well, damn. I don't even think Steven hit that thing like that.
No.
I ain't seen that. If you was all sprung behind Steven, what you gonna do? Since he didn't arrested and accosted you on this mattress, what's next? You gonna be looking for him in the daylight with a flashlight and he gonna tell you to get the out of my window, whore. We don't do that out here. I'm on important business selling drugs.
Yeah, she ain't never arched her back like that. I said, wow, okay, Alex, he's in there doing some things. Tyra said, anybody sing a Black girl song. Like, what are we doing? Someone call somebody. But yeah, so the slide got messed up for the next one. But I need justice. Let's make a video because I'm still not satisfied. I'm still not satisfied, Lucy. I've been thinking about it and you're getting away scot-free and that can't be. You have to pay. You have to do the time. You did the crime, Lucy. Well, here's what I can do. I'll say I wrote the letter. That's not good enough. It's not good enough. Well, I'll do this. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. Well, I did lie and say someone essayed me who didn't. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. Take two. Get on this camera, my little digital camera from 19 whatever, and we're going to record this, okay? Line by line. I'm the director. You take my cues. Cry a little bit. I need to see that tear. Dry it up. Dry it up. Okay? Straight face. Well, I really nope. Cut. Start it over, Lucy. You need to apologize. Say what you did and then apologize. All right. Well, one day no, Lucy, start from the beginning. Tell it all. And the way that she sat up there and mustered up the tears, told this story. And I'm so sorry. Good. Perfect. Got what I need. So what are you going to do with it? I don't know, Lucy. I might drop it tonight. I might email the whole student body tonight. Or I might wait 10 years and bring it up. Whenever suits me. But now that I have it, I have the power and I can ruin you at a moment's notice. And that's what I wanted. Now, okay. Sounds like a plan. All right, Luce. Thanks so much. Tyra, what the hell? And why would she sit down and offer him any information? Like, girl, just transfer schools at this point. Start over. Start fresh. Like,
this is what she wants. This any draw of energy or exchange is good for her. I'm not buying this. I just care about Bree so much that the thought of her knowing what I did is just too much for me to bear. I'm gonna choose my you. How you gonna choose friendship? You won't even choose yourself. This isn't that. This is just energy. Like, oh my god, he's still. And so she walked out of like a sad puppy. Like he was like, "Take two, action!" It's like, no, say what you did. You wanted attention, yeah, because that's what you do. Look into the camera. I was like, what? This is wild. Like those poor victims. Anybody else who decides to come forward, well, this one time in band camp, Lucy made this video. She said it all was a lie. Who's to say that these other girls aren't lying? Like Pippa, jump into action. Like somebody do something. Anybody do something. Is anybody not worried about what this boy is doing to everyone else? Like those are Pippa and the those are just the two victims that we knew about. Clearly we got there on campus and it's like, well, yeah, I'm going to that school because it has the hot girls. He had an agenda the moment that he touched down on campus. Wasn't his first rodeo. This is crazy. But she likes this. This means he still cares and he's still carrying something and they can still just have their titter tit. Because is this going to be the moment where he I don't know. Like, oh my God. You like this. You're no victim. You're no victim. That man, whoever she was with, that boyfriend modern day when they were in that pool, he was like, oh, let me guess. You're a victim this time, huh? You're always a victim. Girl, get the hell on. Let me pack my raggedy duffel bag and leave you and this coochie in the pool. I'm getting away from you. You're crazy. She's crazy.
you're recording? Like, somebody's what? Like, you freak. Let me get out of here. Tyra, your favorite place, your favorite time. What's next in this season? Next episode or the rest of the season? Do you have any overarching predictions?
Like I said, I feel like Ridley gonna be over there taking Bree through there. I am hoping, like hell, Evan, do-gooder, because you're such a good person, somebody needs to go report those professors. Okay? Go do that. Let's not wait until something happens to the current girl. And it's just like, oh, we need, because Bree damn sure ain't gonna do nothing. She's not doing anything at this point. I don't know what motivation she has to send that picture outside of, I know what you're doing. Like, same energy that Lucy's over here giving. Now he has reason to seek me out and talk to me and all. Weird, doing everything but going to the police. Child, Steven's just gonna be exactly what he is. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out, like, when does Lydia come into play in the whole conversation of what you did and how you treated. She's acting like it's more than her brother, like she wronged Steven in some way. Like, how does that breakdown happen to where you're over there and you just proposing marriage all about Lydia? Let's see where that picks up, because I don't want them to go and get back together. I'm so sick of Steven and Lucy, even though I know that that's the draw of the show. I can do without it. Big baby over there being pregnant. Yeah, probably still early. She's gonna have to tell somebody. She's gonna confide in Peppa, and she's gonna take her on down to get that mission. Because I'm gonna assume that it would be Stevens. Don't nobody want Stefan or Carol's baby. Don't nobody want his baby. Don't nobody want that baby. We're gonna dump that. We're not doing that. Absolutely not. But yeah, outside of that, I really don't know. The show, because current day we said I do. She said, of course I will. Of course I do. Are we going to get some more time, modern day, to see what the hell is going on? And while we're walking down the aisle, even though we got that information, and I'm such a bad person, what did you do? I hope it's not involving this girl that you met. Like, what did you do? What did you do, Brie? I don't know.
Now that could be a thing if she shamed that girl and that girl self-eliminates. That would be treacherous, and that could be the direction they go. I just know it's got to be something really impactful, because they've been down here through the mud and the miry clay at this point. But you guys, that was Tell Me Lies, season 3, episodes 1 through 3. Be sure to drop it in the comments. Let us know what you thought, any things that stood out to you this episode. Are you on anyone's side? Like, can you cheer for anyone on the show? I'm really curious about that. But Tyra, before we get out of here, what else you got going on? Anything you want to tell the people?
Oh, yeah, we are discussing hijack. We are discussing traitors. The latest episodes of The Pit. Be on the lookout for all of these things. We're here all day. We're here every day. You know, we're here. Um, Support those things. Be sure to go back and venture into what we've done this week. We've discussed industry. What did we discuss yesterday?
90 Day Fiance, Before the
Right?
90
Yeah,
Days.
yeah. Before the 90
Isn't
days.
Hers.
Isn't hers. There's content there. All you gotta do is go look at it.
Absolutely. And thank y'all for so much for coming through and supporting the live tonight. We appreciate you. And we'll be back tomorrow for Hijack. Have a great night.
Me a minute. You said you're done trusting, but